Yeah, my people, welcome and welcome in again. You don't know, Saturday afternoon, bless upon yourself, another morning inside an extra video again, another Saturday video. You understand? Hope the people having a wonderful day. Hope your weekend started out really well. You don't know the people that you don't know the fanatics, love football, it's a weekend of sports. You understand? So many games, so many reggae boys played today and also tomorrow. You understand? But I mean, no video happened yesterday. I'm here to touch on what I did supposed to talk about, with the Kaheim Dixon performance, unforgettable, reggae boy players sign up for a new club for almost a year without football. The JPL, games that played on Thursday, Thursday night games. Did want to touch upon that as well for the Friday video. So all of that, going to get, clustered up in this video, and also some performances from some players, reggae boy players, potential players as well, so that's what this video is all about today, so we will jump right into it after this. JPL in 5, man. JPL in 5, and I'm starting off with REGGAEBOYZ, draw at home versus Portmore United. Look, man, this fixtures, a lot of draws have been happening in between, the last couple of years. Even though REGGAEBOYZ have won the last 2 fixtures back to back before this game, but REGGAEBOYZ tend to struggle to score goals, and Portmore, look, in the last 7 games, REGGAEBOYZ haven't scored, 2 goals, and Portmore United, every one of those games in the last 7 games, is that they don't score or they scored 1 goal. Just like the last 2 fixtures, they win 1-1, 1-1. You understand? But you could say a Warner Brown, Miss Eddie sitter in the box, Zane Pino offside goal, that goal got chopped off. Many people said it's onside, many people said it's offside. The team look a little bit better with Fabian sitting on the bench after he came off the pitch, in the second half as well. No Xavier Gilbert, the team look a little bit more, if a unit want to perform, they look better. I think it's a better performance, rather than when Xavier Gilbert was there. So, look, Rudolph Fasting also talk about, look, this is a good point for him. This team is right up in the top half of the table. So, good to go away to REGGAEBOYZ and get a point. But moving on to the next game, Tivoli Garden, at home in Tivoli at Edwards, Siaga Sports Complex. They beat Via United. Look, Maggie scored his first goal of the season. Tivoli Garden closing the gap on Waterhouse, which is 3 points. Tivoli Garden is in 7, tied on points with Racing, 3 points behind Waterhouse, who's in 6th position. But this Via team is struggling really bad. This is what their 9th game on the bounce. Without a victory. This is the worst running of Via United this season. You understand? First out during this season, during match day 7 to match day 12, that's 6 games in between. They have only draw 3 and lost 3. So now they are 9 games without a win. Look, match day 14 current now. Until current now, they haven't won a game. They have scored just 6 goals. They have conceded 19 goals. So where a victory will come for a Via team, especially when you look at who they will play next. They will play REGGAEBOYZ next. Tivoli will play Arborview, so you see Tivoli is looking to get for back-to-back victory again, for German after so I think it was like 5-6 games without a win for Tivoli Garden. Now they finally get a win on the table. So moving on, Mobi at home, they draw at home against Racing. This is their 7th draw game of the season. Mobi have a big game coming up, Monday night fixture at home in Kitchener versus the league leaders, Mount Pleasant. But you have to give this Racing team a lot of credit how they played. Anthony Patrick, as much as they have drawn their last 3 games, but this team is probably one of the most informed team in the competition so far. You talk about the last 6 games, Racing, is undefeated. This team haven't lost a game since the 20th of January. They have only lost 2 games after calendar year so far, and those 2 games came in the first 2 games in the new year when they played Mount Pleasant and they played Garden, 2 of the 2 top teams in the division. And you could say that's a bypass, but since then they haven't lost a game. They have gone on, they draw 4, they win 4, and they kept 4 clean sheets, so they're looking to get into the top 6. Their next couple of games will be Malines, Waterhouse, Dumbo Holding, Tivoli Garden, and Veer United. So they're looking to get at least 10 points out of 15 right there, and after that they will play Garden on March 3rd. Moving on to Cavalier, Cavalier and Harborview, big surprise. Waterhouse clip Cavalier at Anthony Spartan Sports Complex with a 1-0. Look, it's been a couple years since Harborview haven't beat a Cavalier team. I tell you, this Cavalier team is in trouble, is in deep trouble. You understand? When you look at it, man, Harborview is just 4 points above the job, so they have a little comfort zone where they can, actually breathe a little bit. Penalty call, for Cavalier. I think Cavalier should have gotten a penalty call. Look, so many stuff have been happening, in the last couple of fixtures in the JPL. Even that one, at Stadium East, the Arnett card, the penalty against Tivoli, the Warner Brown. You could say that was out of the box. The Zane Pinnock I said earlier. This one now, you say a lot of things, and you could say referee probably should be shot a little, but those calls are hard to call and an instant call when the game, is playing so quick. You understand? But if you look at, this season and last season, you look at last season for Cavalier, they played 26 games in the regular season. They have 54 points. They scored 48 goals scored and conceded, just 17 goals last season. But when you look at it now, Cavalier is in 5th. They have played around 25 games after the regular season so far. Look, this team is in 5th. They have scored 40 goals. They have conceded 27. When you look at it, scored 48 last season, scored 40 this season currently, right around the stage as last season. They have conceded 10 more goals than what they did last season. So Cavalier is needed, for defensive reinforce. You could say minutes and games are catching up on these young players. I don't know, but they played CFU games. They went right to the final at Robin Hood. They went back to the final again with Chibao, the team from Dominica. So they continue to play these same amount of games that last season. So what is the problem? Means is not there. You say a couple of defensive players went to Mount Pleasant. Gradiel Arville. But moving on, so don't want to really take long. But Waterhouse, 2-1 defeat in Umberland. But moving on, Umberland defeated Waterhouse 2-1 at home at Effortville Community Center. I was watching this game on Instagram Live. Look, Alex Thomas' first win of the season. First win of the season for the new coach at Umberland. Stephen, Barnett, big up to Stephen Barnett. He scored a brace, that's his 6th goal of the season. Umberland have scored 9 goals after calendar year. Barnett is a new signing that walked through in January, and you could say he has scored 3/4 of the goals that Umberland have scored since 2025. So look, this man, if he can't score, then Umberland probably can't get a result. But Umberland going to have to keep him fit and keep him on the score sheet to get positive result in game. But Umberland next game will play away to Dumbo Holding, and Waterhouse next game will play versus Portmore United. Marcel Fosgate, if he don't make this playoff, he will get pushed out of the door at Tuesday, and I can tell you that a lot of money being invest over there in Waterhouse Football Club, Tankwell, you understand? So we're going to, that's it for JPL in 5. But Chapelton Maroon, they last, you could say they fight with Mount Pleasant at home, but they lost that one. But that's it for JPL in 5. Big games coming up tomorrow and actually on Monday, but we're going to talk about different stuff. So that's it for JPL in 5. Yeah, so moving on, the Reggae Girls, the Reggae Girls games versus Peru is coming up. I think it's tomorrow. Big games in South America. It's going to be, the weather is going to be a very tricky weather, in Peru, in Lima. We have played this team already in a Pan American game where we won 1-0. But this game is all about fitness. A lot of players in the selection pool in this camp, is not playing a lot of game consistently. So, they would looking to get these games to build up their match fitness, match sharpness, and they're looking forward to get a victory over, Peru again, because I tell you something, over the last, couple of Copa America, on the women's side for Peru, they have played 12 games. They have only gotten 2 points on the board. They have only scored 3 goals in the last 3 Copa America tournaments, and they have conceded 32 goals. So this team is, you will say, is probably one of the second to last worst team in South America. Ahead of Bolivia. The last game that they won, the last 4 games that they won recently, they played Bolivia, beat them 2 times. The start of 2024, they played Bolivia, they beat them twice. So they have only know how to beat Bolivia. So I can't see Reggae Girls going to Lima and lose these 2 games coming up against Peru. We should get a lot of performances on the board, and let the girls enjoy themselves. But moving on, Kaheim Dixon again on the score sheet for Charlton Athletic Academy team, a goal and an assist. And I would love to know from you guys in the comment section, is it that this player is playing above his level? When you look at the level and look at the playing style of the opponent team, the challenging, the difficulties, look at this video clip and let me know what you guys think. I know you have seen a lot of different goals for Kaheim Dixon, but this is Kaheim Dixon goal and assist, and look at some of the difficulties, and look at and how Kaheim Dixon is making runs. Is it that you seems like his run behind the defense line is improving? Then I'd love to know in the comment section from you guys. So look at this Kaheim Dixon clip of he played yesterday versus Colchester. I want to say this about Kaheim Dixon as well. Kaheim, as much as Kaheim Dixon is playing really well, he's making a lot of noise in the academy. He's beating down the door to get into the first team. Charlton Athletic is right up there, right sniffing for one of those promotional spots for the playoff section. I don't think they can get an automatical qualifying spot. They're going to have to go to the playoff rounds. Look, if Kaheim Dixon team, as much as they even won today against Exeter 3-0, if Kaheim Dixon team get into the playoff and get promotional and go to championship, I think it probably can be a lot harder, on Kaheim Dixon, to get in this Charlton Athletic first team, because they will go up in the championship. Yeah, they will go up in the championship and look into battle relegation bravely. You understand? Not to get back down in League One, but say if Charlton get into the championship next season, yeah, what's lies for Kaheim Dixon? I think he probably just have to just take a loan deal. I'm not sure. I remember someone said, and I don't know if I was on live. Someone said that because of his work permit, it's not allowed to go on loan. I still don't know the full 100 on that as well. But look, if Charlton go to the championship, it's still going to be a little difficult for him to get into the first team. But if Charlton stay put in League One with him scoring X amount of goals for the academy team coming in the summer right after the Gold Cup, if he don't get called up, yeah, he will be in the preseason. He will travel and preseason toward Charlton, and he's looking to get and show more of a mature side of him, and he'll probably get the full opportunity for Nathan Jones to see him that he's ready for League One football. But yeah, Kaheim Dixon continue to shine for the academy team. Lewis Baker again, potential reggae boy player in the making, something that is in the making to happen very soon. Scored a brace. Yeah, he scored a brace for Stoke City at Carrow Road versus Norwich. And look, the game finished 4-2. I was watching this game and the result didn't match the game. And at one point when the game was at 1-1, Norwich went 2-1, Lewis Baker equalized 1-1, then Norwich scored 2-1. Lewis Baker actually got a second goal which chopped off. They said it was offside, but when you look at that replay, the Norwich defender was the one that got the last touch after the ball. So you could say maybe VAR was in the league, it probably would have been a little bit different. But as you guys probably maybe seeing the footage on the screen, I don't know if I could get the video or the pics up for you guys without any copyright, but when you look at it, man, JFF, get the act in quick. This guy need to be in the selection pool really quick. He have been playing number 10 since his return back to Stoke City, and you look at it, as much as we don't have a number 10, we don't have a 8. Now we have a 6 as Isaac Hayden played really well as today. He helped his team to win 2-0 at home. So we don't have a natural 8, someone that has the quality like a Lewis Baker. Lewis Baker have the quality as an 8 and a 10, but we more would love to get him in that number 8 to bring that that difference in that midfield, someone that can dominate the game. So it's going to be a challenge for Steve McLaren. Is it that John Russell is another player is there that, but yeah, Lewis Baker is on form. Reggae boys, please snap up his passport really quick and let's see we can get these type of performance in the black, green and gold. But Mason Holgate, West Brom, they have beat Greg Lay team. Greg Lay is not in action today as well. He's facing a couple of weeks on the sideline with a hamstring injury. Mason Holgate didn't start this game. He came on in the 48th minute. Look, over the last couple of match days, he have been rotating in and out of the West Brom team. But now again, he came in this game in the 40th minute for Sammy Ajayi. He injured. So you'd say it's Mason Holgate is in a more favorable position again to get minutes under his belt. You understand? But look, West Brom is up there in the playoff. You could say West Brom and Joel Latibody, that's Coventry, they're right around the playoff mix. Hopefully one of those players can get one of those promotion spot. But the reason, the next one that I'm going to talk about, this was one that I wanted to talk about, yesterday, Kemar Roof, sign up with Derby County, on Thursday, but the reason why I did bring up this yesterday is that I want some of the fans, look, not because Kemar Roof is back in action with a team, since for almost a year before this man having played a football. I don't want the fans start to call back. We know that we have issues in the front line, number 9 issues, players that played across the front three. Yeah, we need a little bit of depth. We don't want the people them come back again, a call, say, hey, Kemar Roof play football, because Kemar Roof even play. Yeah, Kemar Roof He played it first game, he came off the bench and played a couple of minutes, and the fans him was like, this man seems like he is a 40-year-old. Too much a rapid of a decline for him, and I don't want the Reggae Boy fans him come back out and say, hey, Kemar Roof should get a call up again because he's playing football. Yes, the manager, respect him. Yes, he made a move to Derby County, a team that's almost rock bottom alongside Luton Town, a Maribel team. You understand? So, we just hope the fans them come out and call for Kemar Roof. But, just listen to what he have to say as well, moving to Derby County.
Take us through the chain of events that's led you to joining Derby County.
It's one that I wasn't expecting at all from the start to finish, but I won't get into the meat of it because it's all complicated, but the final part is the most important, and I'm here now, and I'm excited to get going.
You left Rangers last summer. What have the last few months been like for you?
I think we need a whole new interview for that one. But yeah, no, it was just down to more just mental strength, just to get through what I needed to get through. And also having the drive and the focus to stay fit and keep working on myself and keep running every day, keep doing my gym every day until the opportunity came along, and finally one has.
Yeah, so that's, Kemar Roof, talking about, why he signed up for Derby County, and, but another one, Joel Latibody here, look, I just want to say this, man, as much as he's playing, quite a few games for Frank Lampard, Coventry is right up there in the playoff, I think they're in seventh position, just 1 point outside the playoff zone, the sixth spot, so Frank Lampard have changed his team way different than how Mark Robbins did supposed to do. This is what they expected Mark Robbins to do from first, but Frank Lampard is doing this at this moment. But Joe Latibody, since he's been in and out of the team, this is the way of Frank Lampard at the moment in that Coventry. So, if we see, Joe Latibody playing this week, even though he didn't play, earlier today, he sat on the bench the entire game, but that's how it's going to be the results for Joe Latibody from now until the end of the season, in and out, play today, play the next couple of games, and then get left on the bench. I know he scored a own goal when I think it was on, I don't remember who it was on, but he scored a own goal the other day. But this will be the result for Joel Latibody until the end of the season.